In November 1984, just a day before the Reagan versus Mondale US election, researchers from Ohio State University phoned 62 people and simply asked them if they knew the location of their voting precinct and the opening times on election day. Half of these people, selected at random, were then asked one more question. What do you expect to do between now and the time the polls close tomorrow? Do you expect that you will vote or not? These researchers were interested in something called the question-behaviour effect. This is a motivational technique whereby questions that create a prediction are used to encourage specific behaviours. So how did it work out for these voters? Well, it turns out that significantly more people who were asked the question went on to actually vote than those who were not asked the question. Just asking about their intention increased the likelihood that they would vote by 25%. They weren't motivated with reminders of why they should vote or why voting is important. They were simply asked to make a prediction. In the 3 decades since this study, other researchers found that the question-behaviour effect is just as relevant for increasing gym attendance, for attending health screenings, for donating blood, and even for buying a car. Psychologists believe that when we're asked to make a prediction, we imagine ourselves performing the action. So we see ourselves at the gym and it becomes self-fulfilling. So in our minds, we see ourselves doing it and then we justify to ourselves why this is a good idea. And this is the complete opposite of how we usually get people to do things. We try to convince people it's a good idea. But the question-behaviour effect leads people to convince themselves that it's a good idea. If you want to motivate people, rather than advising them about what they should do, ask them a question about their intention. This will work for at least 1 in 4 people. And for the others, it's a great starting point for a conversation about change.